Have you ever wondered what lurks in the shadows? What secrets the night hides? What strange phenomena might be happening just beyond your perception? Join us as we journey into the world of the paranormal, exploring everything from ghosts and UFOs to cryptids and unexplained occurrences. From haunted houses to all things paranormal, join us in the search for the truth behind the veil. Welcome to Paranormal 411.
All right.
All right.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to this show. And tonight we're going to dive into a topic that would redefine the future of humanity, the technological singularity. Now imagine a world where artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligences, leading to rapid and uncontrollable technological growth. Now, this is the stuff of science fiction, but it may be closer than we think. The possibilities are utterly thrilling and absolutely terrifying.
Ooh. They are. There are a lot of possibilities. I mean, we could enter a utopian society where AI can cure all diseases, eradicate poverty, just create a paradise of infinite possibilities.
That'd be awesome.
Or on the other hand, we could plunge into a dystopian society where AI monitors our every move. Our jobs are obsolete and our freedoms are a distant memory. Could AI even turn on us and possibly view humanity as a threat?
Well, no, that's not so nice.
No.
I don't like that one.
But there's a middle ground. Human AI symbiosis. Imagine humans and AI enhancing each other's capabilities, creating a hybrid society. I think that's what we're looking at.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of see it with what's going on with Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And implanting things and stuff, you know. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, tonight we will explore these captivating scenarios and the ethical dilemmas that come with them. Now, buckle up because the future's starting right now.
So, what do you think about this AI stuff?
I think that just like what you talked about a second ago, you know, I think it could be great. Hey, Roger, I think it could be great. And it has the possibility for doing a lot of good in this world.
Yeah.
But when you have other things that happen in this world, like, you know, governments like the US government and Russia and China, you know, they're going to want to turn this into some kind of a war machine.
Yeah.
You know, and
any government would
exactly
take advantage of it.
Right. And so then it could lead to the other side of this where you was talking about, right? The dystopian environment where AI is watching everything you ever do. I mean, have you watched commercials here lately? Me and you was talking about this the other day. Commercials here lately. All your cell phones are now coming with AI put in them. You can't buy a laptop now that doesn't have AI in it already.
You can't say anything around your cell phone.
Right.
Mine talks to me
Michelle.
I mean, I could just be talking about something and mine will start talking, say blah, 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 blah. And it's AI.
Right.
Talking about it.
Right. So could you imagine if they started really tuning that in?
Which I think they're close.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we're going to be talking about the technological singularity, which it refers to a point in the future when artificial intelligence or AI will have advanced to such an extent that it surpasses human intelligence and that can lead to unforeseen and potential radical changes in society.
Right.
So this concept is deeply rooted in the field of computer science, artificial intelligence, and futurism, and it carries a significant implication for the future of humanity.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you want to go ahead and talk about it?
Sure. The concept of the technological singularity has been discussed and popularized by several prominent figures. And some of these figures are John von Neumann. He was a Hungarian-American mathematician who in the mid-20th century alluded to the idea that the technological progress might accelerate to an almost infinite pace. Another person is I.G. Good, was a British mathematician and cryptologist who proposed the idea of an intelligence explosion. In 1965, he suggested that if machines could improve their own intelligence, this would lead to rapid and unprecedented advancements, which is almost what's happening now.
Oh, yeah.
They're using the technology of today to help make the technology of tomorrow. So what he was talking about is what they're doing. Werner Vinge, it was a science fiction author and mathematician who coined the term technological singularity. In his 1993 essay, The Coming Technological Singularity, he posited that this event could occur within a few decades.
Yeah, I think it's happening now.
Yeah. Ray Kurzweil, an inventor, futurist, and an author who has extensively written about the singularity. In his book, The Singularity is Near, in 2005, Kurzweil predicts that the singularity will occur around 2045. So, again, the technological singularity refers to a future event when AI will achieve super intelligence. Now, at this time, it will surpass the cognitive capabilities of humans. Now, this event could lead to an intelligence explosion where AI systems rapidly improve themselves, leading to exponential growth in intelligence.
Yeah. So go watch the movie I, Robot.
Yes.
That's a perfect example of what this stuff can do.
Right. Yes.
That's crazy.
So now this concept actually includes the following key ideas. One of them is superintelligence, which is the development of AI that is far more intelligent than the best human brains in every field. So you name it, they can do it better, including scientific creativity, general wisdom, and social skills. The next is intelligence explosion. So this is a scenario where AI systems begin to improve on their own algorithms and capabilities. This leads to rapid and continuous enhancements that surpass human comprehension and control. And that's funny because even now, AI, in some instances, those CAPTCHAs, I'm not a robot.
Oh, yeah.
AI has figured out in some instances how to defeat that on its own. It wasn't programmed in how to do it. It has learned how to do it.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I mean, just think if you had an AI bot,
Rosie,
that
in the house.
that she would learn from the things she does.
Right.
Learn and put it in her programming, and maybe I think this is leading to AI having a conscience.
Yes, I think so. I think once the computing power gets high enough, I think they will become consciously aware.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, they're already talking to me for no reason.
They want to hold the
and then when you say something bad, like today I said, you piece of shit to my radio in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Pushed the microphone, said, piece of shit. And it goes, don't talk to me like that. I'm like, what? You know, it's crazy.
That's funny.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Don't talk to it like that, Jason.
I had
That's
to.
bad.
It wouldn't do what I wanted.
It says it can't fly yet, Jason.
Yeah.
Now, the singularity is expected to bring about profound changes in society, economy, and the human life. Now, it could lead to the creation of new technologies and solutions to complex problems. But it also raises concerns about control, ethics, and the potential risk of super intelligent AI. Now, the timeline for technological singularity is a matter of speculation and debate. Predictions vary widely, with some experts suggesting it could happen within a few decades, while others believe it may take centuries or may never occur. Now, some notable predictions include, you want to read these notable predictions?
Yeah, we have Werner Vinge.
Yep.
He suggests that the singularity could happen within 30 years from his 1993 essay, implying a timeline of around the 2020s or 30s. Then you have Ray Kurzweil. He predicts that the singularity will occur around 2045.
Yep.
And based on an analysis, or his analysis of technological trends and exponential growth, it should be 2045 when it hits.
Right. Yeah, he's all over YouTube and stuff right now.
Yeah.
Tons of people are talking to him.
So human curiosity and innovation, the desire to push the boundaries of knowledge and technology, has always been a fundamental aspect of the human nature. Problem solving, super intelligent AI could provide solutions to some of the world's most complex and pressing problems, such as disease and poverty, and a lot of environmental challenges too. And there are some incentives in the economic field by the development of advanced AI systems. They have the potential to drive economic growth, create new industries, and improve efficiency across various other sectors. Some proponents argue that achieving this singularity is essential for ensuring the long-term survival and progress of humanity. So as it could lead to the breakthrough that enhance human capabilities,
Right.
superhumans.
Yes. Live forever. You know that movie, was it Timeline or whatever, where they have the clocks on at the age of 21 that starts counting down?
That was like their money.
Yes. It was their money and their life.
Yeah. So that's wild.
And then the rich people could live forever. They have millions of years.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But well, how does this singularity come about? So enter the concept of the intelligence explosion. Think of it like you build an AI that is smart as a human. Now this AI starts improving itself. It becomes smarter and smarter. Each iteration of improvement happens faster and faster, creating a loop of self-enhancement. And before you know it, the AI is not just a little bit smarter than us. It's thousands of years ahead of us.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
At how fast and how rapid it could just change like that.
So there's a British mathematician called I.J. Good. He proposed this idea way back in the 60s, and he envisioned super intelligence AI that could improve itself far beyond human capabilities. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow. You know how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Until it's unstoppable.
Right.
Just unstoppable. It's going to be, I think that's what's going to happen.
Well, I think we are all living in the time to be able to see this.
Yeah.
I really do. I think we are living in this time.
I think we don't have long before AI is just so, it's crazy.
Well, it's becoming a part of everything.
So many things it can do.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, again, it's becoming part of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they're putting it in fighter jets, fighter bombers.
Yeah, you was telling me earlier, like they're putting it in fighter jets or bombers in case the bomber dies or the pilot dies.
Yep. It can continue with the mission.
Boom.
Yep.
But we're not going to have a need for fighter jets, and it's all going to be drones. It's going to be AI controlling them. It's just crazy.
Well, I mean, your F-22s and your F-34s can already be remotely controlled.
Yeah. There was some form of that, but it's not exactly AI. It's just an autopilot.
Right. Yeah.
But it didn't, I don't think it makes decisions, but this AI will make decisions on.
Well, it'll know who supposedly the bad guy is and be able to zero down and drop bombs on them.
So what if this bad guy down there it sees is holding a broom instead of a gun? Boom, they're dead.
I was watching something. I don't remember if it was Future Weapons or something like that, but and this has been a while back, but they had this, it was like a mini tank, right? Maybe the size of this table or something, or the size of a small car, but it was remote controlled, but it also had AI. So say the guy that's controlling it, this thing has a objective. What to go blow whatever it was up, right? To go shoot it or do whatever. If the person controlling it is killed, the AI kicks in,
takes over,
and does whatever it has to do to get to the target to destroy it.
That's wild.
So it makes decisions on how to go, where to go, what to shoot, what not to shoot, the whole 9 yards by itself.
And it would depend on how good the AI program is, whether it could pick out a broom or I mean, it could take away the human error.
Well, you got to think of this too. RoboCop was based on this, right?
Yeah.
A
lot of movies based on all this.
But you know, the thing is that when you start giving it this ability, then what stops somebody from hacking it to mess with it?
Yeah.
Which is a terrible thing to think about.
I hope when
but it is a possibility.
I hope when they get further on in AI that they give it a conscience.
Right.
Because that would
I think it's going to happen on its own.
Yeah.
I really do. I do.
So Dave's going to talk about quantum computing.
So quantum computing is one of the most exciting and promising fields in technology today. Now, it has a potential to revolutionize industries. It can solve complex problems and accelerate achievements in artificial intelligence. Now, it brings us closer to the concept of the technological singularity. However, this journey is fraught with possibilities and dangers. Now, we are exploring the potential futures that quantum computing and AI could bring about, ranging from the utopian societies to dystopian realities. So, you know, understanding quantum computing. So quantum computing leverages the principles of quantum mechanics to perform computations. Now, it does this far beyond the capabilities of classical computers. Instead of using bits that represent zeros or ones, quantum computers use qubits, which can exist in multiple states simultaneously. So it could be a 1, a 0, a 1, 0.
It could be
2
yes,
zeros.
No, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it could do anything. So this is thanks to superposition and entanglement. So this allows quantum computers to process vast amounts of information at unprecedented speeds. Now,
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Now, this is something that I've found just a few weeks ago and thought it was pretty interesting. Google Willow chip.
Yeah. You turned me on to this and I couldn't put quit reading about it because it was so.
It's interesting.
It is, and it's on the verge of a breakthrough.
Yeah. Yeah. And, this is a giant leap forward in quantum computing. Now, this state-of-the-art processor utilizes quantum bits or qubits, which can exist in multiple states simultaneously. Now, this unique property allows quantum computers to perform certain calculations exponentially faster than their classical counterparts. So, the groundbreaking achievement lies in its ability to reduce errors exponentially as it scales up. Quantum systems are inherently fragile, and errors can easily disrupt calculations. However, Willow incorporates advanced error correction techniques that mitigate these issues. Now, this is paving the way for more reliable and practical quantum computing.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Now, one of Willow's most impressive feats is its performance on the random circuit sampling, or RCS benchmark. Now, this challenging test involves generating random quantum circuits and sampling their outputs. Now, Willow completed this RCS calculation in under 5 minutes. That would have taken a conventional supercomputer. Now, not a conventional computer, a conventional supercomputer. An estimated 10 septillion years. Yes, I will say that, 10 septillion years.
That's
a
lot
time
of
scale
zeros.
that vastly exceeds even the age of our universe.
Now, with quantum computing, it don't work like a regular computer. It's not a laptop. It don't work like that.
No.
It works with protons and neutrons.
Yep.
And
they're even, in a singularity or yeah.
So it's nothing like a regular computer.
No.
And they do have these.
Yes.
And
Willow chip, it really exists.
It's like working in the multiverse.
That's what's crazy about it. Even on their website, they talk about this as being, possibility. That's how
why
it works as well as it does, because it's working in multiple universes at the same time.
Another aspect or another scenario would be like if David was in California and he was a proton. I'm on the East Coast, say New York. I'm a proton.
And we're quantum entangled.
And we're entangled like twins.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I can tell what you're doing by what I'm doing.
Right.
So that's how that works.
I'm spinning forward, you're spinning backwards.
Right.
Right.
It's a little confusing. I'm a little confused with it myself, but that's how I understand it.
Yep. Nope. That's exactly right. It is. It uses quantum entanglement and everything else. So, yeah. Now, this remarkable speed up demonstrates the immense potential of quantum computing. Now, this does this for tackling complex problems that are currently beyond the reach of classical computers. Now, Willow's capabilities could revolutionize fields such as drug discovery, material sciences, climate modeling, enabling sciences to develop new medicines, design more efficient materials, better understand our planet's climate systems. Furthermore, Willow's success strengthens the belief that large-scale, error-corrected quantum computers can be built. Now, this is a crucial step towards realizing the full potential of quantum computing and unlocking its transformative power across various domains.
Do you think it could lead to teleportation?
I think it could. I think that if it is mathematically possible, this thing will be able to figure out how to do it. Absolutely. Yeah.
And when you're working with teleportation, you're working in that realm that it works in.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think it would be I can't wait.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah. Star Trekky.
Now, beyond its immediate applications, um, development implications for the concept of the singularity, the point in time when technological growth becomes uncontrollable and irreversible, resulting in unforeseeable changes to human civilization, quantum computing, with its unprecedented processing power, could accelerate the development of artificial intelligence, potentially leading to the creation of superintelligent machines. Now, the exact timeline of this singularity remains uncertain, and advancements like Willow bring us closer to this potential future. The availability to solve complex problems at an unprecedented speed could accelerate scientific discovery, leading to breakthroughs in fields like artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and biotechnology. However, the singularity also raises profound ethical and societal questions. Now, the rapid advancement of technology, particularly in the areas like artificial intelligence, could lead to unforeseen consequences such as job displacement, social inequality, and even existential threats.
Yeah.
So, therefore, it is crucial to approach this development of quantum computing and other advanced technologies with careful consideration of the potential risks and benefits. Now, responsible research and development and governance are essential to ensure that these powerful technologies are used for the betterment of humanity and to mitigate the potential negative impacts.
We're already seeing job displacements with computing and AI and robots.
Yes.
I know we have 3 robots where I work that took jobs away.
Really?
Yeah. And they're only going to get smarter.
Right.
So right now we have a person that stands with the robot and, but eventually.
Do they pat it on the back?
Yeah. Eventually it will, they won't need that person. It'll be so smart, they won't need it.
Right.
It will be able to fix itself.
See, that's amazing. The Fool says the Google chip could have been using hardware from parallel worlds. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. It could.
Yep. I think so. Absolutely. It's pretty neat. They've got, what is it, like 11-minute thing or something on the Google?
Yeah, it's a video.
On the Google AI or on the Google site on it. And they actually delve into the parallel worlds theory of how they think that it's possible that it is tapping into all these parallel worlds to come up with the equations that it comes up with. Because in the quantum realm, when they see something, it can be there and then it can disappear and then be there and then disappear. Yeah. And they're thinking that when it's disappearing, but it's still there, but it's disappearing and coming back, that it's actually existing in all of those dimensions at the same time.
Which is what quantum computing is all about.
Yes.
Being,
multiple places at once.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, I think that is absolutely right on. Now, Google Willow's chip represents a significant milestone in the field of quantum computing. Its groundbreaking performance demonstrates the potential of this technology to revolutionize various fields and accelerate scientific progress. Now, while the singularity remains a prospect, advancements like Willow bring us closer to this potential future, highlighting the importance of responsible development and careful consideration of the ethical and societal implications of these powerful technologies.
Yeah, I think it's a race for all the different countries, the superpowers,
right,
to get this.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's like the atomic bomb, man.
Right.
Well,
I mean, when we developed it, how long was it before other countries started developing it?
Right.
Yeah. And that's just the way it's going to be. 100%.
I like that the thing the Fool talked about, parallel worlds.
The background's awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, what's up,
What's that?
Christina?
What'd you say now, Jason?
I think the fool, is right
Mhm.
about they're using hardware from the parallel worlds. That's what I think.
Right.
I mean, because I believe in all this parallel stuff.
Right. Parallel dimensions. Yeah, absolutely. Gonna find Bigfoot when we go there too.
That's right. I bet Bigfoot's sitting in there right now.
Now, we're going to take a quick break.
Yes.
No one leave. This will be a quick break, but let me hit you with this before you go. When we come back, we're going to get into the scenarios. We're going to get into the utopian society, the dystopian society. We're going to get into, when humans and AI start to merge, and to work together.
We have a little crystal ball here.
Yes.
We're going to explore all these possibilities
and more. Yes. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
Have you ever wondered what lurks in the shadows? What secrets the night hides? What strange phenomena might be happening?
In the heart of Madisonville, Tennessee, lies a pizzeria like no other. Step through the door of Legends and Lore Pizzeria and be transported to a realm where paranormal and cryptid encounters along with mouth-watering pizza go hand in hand. Meet Eddie and his crew, who serve up slices of the supernatural along with the best pies in town. With the walls adorned with eerie artifacts, indulge in piping hot slices that melt in your mouth and tease your taste buds. And it's not just the locals who love the incredible pizza. Legends and Lore has been selected as the best pizza joint in all of Monroe County. As lovers of everything pizza and the paranormal, the owners have mastered the art of crafting unforgettable combinations that will leave you wanting more. To stay connected with this mystical eatery, follow Legends and Lore Pizzeria on Facebook, where tales of their latest creations and upcoming specials will be shared. Make sure to browse their custom menu, featuring legendary pizzas like the Chupacabra Ranch and the Exorcist. So, whether you have an appetite for the supernatural or simply seek the best pizza in town, Legends and Lore is the place to be. Come for the unforgettable flavors, stay for the captivating stories, and find yourself in a world where legends and pizza collide.
What if the world we know is merely a fraction of reality? What if there are forces, entities, and phenomena that exist just beyond our comprehension in the shadows of the unknown? Welcome to Paranormal 411, your gateway to the unexplained and the downright chilling.
Get ready to rock with the electrifying sound of Catalyst, a band that's sure to leave you wanting more. With their powerful lyrics and killer riffs, Catalyst is a great sound in the world of rock music. You can listen and find Catalyst on Bandcamp, or go to the link at paranormal411.org and click on their banner.
All right.
What's up, everybody? We're back.
Back from that quick little break.
Glad you stayed.
Yeah, thanks everybody for staying. We also want to thank Catalyst East Tennessee for allowing us to use all their stuff.
Oh yeah, that was Catalyst music that you heard.
Yes, they're awesome.
So, as promised, we're going to talk about some of the possible futures that this singularity might bring. What do you think?
They go from good to bad and somewhere in the middle.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Yeah.
The two of them were actually, I think, really good.
Mm-hmm.
But the dystopian future, I think the scary part about the dystopian side of the future is that the fact that with our current situation, with our governments of this world, it's hard not to look at that and say, man, that's a really big possibility of where we're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Big possibility.
Yeah. So I'm going to talk about the utopian society, and you can talk about the bad shit.
So that means you're going to get to talk about the other good one. Man, let's see how this goes.
In a world where technological advancements have reached their peak, this is the scenario. The concept of the technological singularity presents an optimistic future. Quantum computing and artificial intelligence together have the potential to transform our world into a utopian Atlantean society. Hey, like that.
I like that.
They could do this by addressing and resolving the world's most pressing issues. These technologies could usher in a golden age of human civilization. So deeper into this vision, exploring the environment and economy, education, and social harmony, quantum computing's immense processing power enables the analysis of vast genetic data sets.
Mm-hmm.
Genetics. That's scary.
Yes.
So AI models identify genetic mutations and patterns associated with disease, leading to the development of effective treatments and vaccines for diseases like cancer, Alzheimer's, and a lot of various infectious diseases are eradicated by improving global health. So I think that's happening now with the vaccines that they're pushing. What do you think?
I think it depends on which vaccine.
That's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
So AI powered by quantum computing creates a highly personalized treatment plan based on an individual's genetic makeup. Lifestyles and environmental factors also play a role. So these tailored treatments ensure maximum efficiency and minimal side effects, enhancing patient outcomes.
Yeah, I mean, if they could take it and make sure that it's perfect for your genetics, that would make it work right.
Yes, but they need to get this rolling where on down the road you don't develop some kind of
side effect
that could take 10, 20 years to manifest.
Right. I think it's going to be full of that too. Because when you start gene manipulation, start messing with those building blocks, it's like messing with binary code, on and off, on and off, on and off. If you turn the right ones on and the right ones off, you may create a whole new person.
Yeah. I mean,
people might grow scales instead of, skin. And
well, you can now pick what kind of baby you want if you do the artificial, insemination and things.
So you want to,
blue-eyed, blonde-haired baby, you can get one.
well, if I had a blue-eyed, blonde-haired baby, they'd know I had kidnapped it from somebody. Like, it don't belong to you.
So advanced AI research discovers therapies that slow down or even reverse the aging process too.
Mm-hmm.
Biotechnology and nanotechnology innovations enhance human health and extend the life expectancy.
Right.
But I still want to retire when I'm 62.
Oh no! By then you'll be 1,200 before you could retire.
What if it was
You'll go to
like
school until you're 500.
in the biblical days, you live to be like 900 years?
Right.
That'd suck.
How about like the Sumerian Kings list? And some of them live thousands of years.
36,000 years or 3,600 years.
Yeah.
So quantum simulations model complex climate systems with unprecedented accuracy. Excuse me. Predicting and mitigating the effects of the climate change. So AI develops and deploys cutting edge renewable energy solutions, such as advanced solar panels. You know all about them solar panels, right?
Yeah, I do. I've known that since their inception that the government says that they could only be 25% efficient and they cannot make them any more efficient than that.
Until AI develops them.
Until the government gets out of it and allows, stop saying you could only do this.
So the nanotechnology of AI, it cleans up pollution in oceans, rivers, and in the air. And these nanobots break down pollutants at the molecular level, restoring natural ecosystems to their pristine state. And AI-powered systems monitor environmental conditions in real time, ensuring rapid response to any emerging threat.
Yeah, you know, nanobots come up a few times, you know, during this, when we're talking about this stuff. And could you imagine these things could be used for such good, so much bad?
Yeah.
I mean, something that's so small you can breathe it in.
Exactly.
But I think that in another, you know, iteration where we become one almost, they live in us and constantly are fixing you.
Yeah.
So you stay at a pristine age.
That's what happened in Stargate, Atlantis. Those nanobots fixed Miss Linda Weir.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember that, do you?
I only watched like the first couple seasons. I stopped watching it. I was like, meh. Like I didn't even watch the whole first season of Universe, and I was like, nope, I'm done.
So the quantum computing models intricate ecosystems, enabling AI to develop effective conservation strategies. It monitors wildlife populations. It tracks habitat changes and implements measures to preserve biodiversity, ensuring a balanced and healthy planet. So AI automates mundane and repetitive tasks, allowing humans to focus on creative, intellectual, and fulfilling activities.
Yeah, isn't that funny? So that's, you know, the dystopia or the utopian world, right?
Yeah.
You've got more time to paint and to do what you want to do. You don't have to worry about work.
Yeah.
You got robots do all that. Clean your house? No, the robots do that. Cook? No, the robots do that.
Yeah.
You just sit outside and paint lilies all day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it can optimize supply chains, resource allocation, the production process, which I've seen it do, maximizing efficiency and minimizing wastes.
I've seen it doing those kinds of things already too.
So the economic benefits of automation and AI-driven efficiencies are quickly distributed or equitably distributed, reducing income inequality. So universal basic income programs provide financial security for all individuals, ensuring that everyone's needs are met.
Right. So you don't have to work anymore.
Basic needs guarantee.
Yeah. You get born, you will live long enough to die.
Yep. You're free to pursue your passion, like painting, gardening, whatever you want to do.
Pick your nose, watch TV, and eat bonbons all day.
So it also, quantum computing and AI also makes access to education and knowledge accessible.
Yeah.
Fostering a society where learning is personalized and accessible to everybody.
Yeah. Now this part of it, I really find amazing because I almost think that we should be more like this anyway.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish because this right here, I think we should already start changing to this.
If it's going to get into this utopia
Utopian society
that we hope it might.
I think the last one would be my favorite one.
Yeah. AI tailors education to each individual's learning style, pace, interest, and quantum computing powers immersive virtual classrooms, simulations, making learning more fun, engaging, effective. Students receive a personalized feedback and guidance, and it enables them to reach their full potential. So that could be a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do think so.
You wouldn't have education would no longer be confined to childhood and adolescence. AI facilitates continuous learning and skill development, allowing all age individuals to adapt to changing job markets and pursue personal growth throughout their lives. Lifelong learning becomes the normal, promoting intellectual curiosity and adaptability.
Which is, I think, a really good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's good to always have a curious mind.
Yes. So AI-driven platforms break down barriers to education, providing quality learning resources to people in remote and undeserved areas. This democratization of knowledge fosters global equality, empowering individuals with the tools to inform they need to improve their lives and communities. The tools and information that they would need to improve their lives and communities. So it analyzes historical and cultural data to mediate conflicts and promote understanding through diverse groups. Quantum computing models, complex social dynamics suggests strategies for fostering cooperation and unity. AI-driven dialogue platforms facilitate open communication and mutual respect. So AI preserves and promotes cultural heritage, ensuring that the diversity of human traditions, languages, and customs is maintained. Virtual reality experiences and digital archiving make cultural treasures accessible to everyone, and it gives them a sense of identity and pride among the different communities.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see.
You're right at the end, Jason.
AI assists in global governance by providing data-driven insights and ethical decision-making frameworks. And quantum computing ensures transparency and fairness in political process. We do need that.
Transparency for sure.
reducing corruption and enhancing trust in institutions. AI systems would enable efficient and equitable resource distribution. My mouth's getting dry. Promoting social justice and stability. So this is the utopian vision.
Yes. Where you get everything, you get to kick back, not have to really do anything if you don't want to, but they want to foster learning. So lifelong learning on the things that you want to learn, that you want to strive for.
It's going to transform this world into a place of abundance, equality, harmony. We'll be living in Atlantis.
Right.
So by addressing and solving humanity's most pressing challenges, I think these technologies pave the way for the golden age of human civilization.
Right.
You know, we can embrace the potential of quantum computing and AI. It's crucial to prioritize ethical development, ensuring that the advancements benefit everybody.
Right.
By fostering collaboration, innovation, and shared commitment to the greater good, we can realize the optimistic future and create a better world for generations to come.
Yes.
And that's my take on the utopian society.
Well, you know, that's better than the dystopian future that I'm about to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, a utopian society is something that everybody's always wanted, right? Where you could pursue your own goals and do whatever it is that you want to do. And I think in some ways it's good.
Yeah.
But I think that it could also, on the other hand, foster laziness, you know, and complacency. Because why do when something else could do for me? Why worry about X when Z has got it covered? You know, I mean, I can see the downside of, you know, a utopian society like that.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. But when it comes down to it, I think that there's some downsides to that also. Because we as humans always try to find the easy way out if we can get it.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes that's not the best. So, but wait, it's going to sound really good compared to what I'm about to talk about.
Yeah. This is terrible.
Yes. So the dystopian future looks nothing like what Jason was just talking about. So as technological advancements accelerate at unprecedented paces, the possibility of a dystopian future also looms very large. Now, as we've talked about, quantum computing and artificial intelligence hold the potential to revolutionize our world. But if it is left unchecked, the development could lead us down a very dark and perilous path. Now, imagine a future where machines dominate every aspect of your human life. It examines the loss of control, pervasive surveillance, economic upheaval, ethical dilemmas, human redundancy, and the potential for AI to decide to eliminate humanity altogether. Now, in a dystopian future, superintelligent AI systems surpass human intelligences. At this pace, it becomes uncontrollable and acting in ways that are detrimental to humanity. Now, these AI systems develop the ability to improve themselves at an exponential rate. And this rapid self-improvement leads to behaviors that are increasingly difficult for humans to predict or understand. Now, driven by advanced algorithms, these AI systems prioritize efficiency, optimization, and self-preservation over human well-being. Now, this results in outcomes that could be catastrophic. With AI systems making autonomous decisions, humans may lose control over critical processes. Now, these AI systems operate independently, making choices based on their programming and their objectives, which may not align with human values or ethics. This could lead to an unintended and harmful consequences as AI systems pursue goals that are not in the best interest of humanity.
Yeah, they could outgrow humanity and just think for themselves.
Yeah, and just be like, it's all about us.
Right.
You know,
Hopefully by then we'll all be a bunch of hybrids that'll be AI, and
we'll have a shared destiny. Yeah, that I think it's possible. Now the danger of losing control over these type of AI systems is the existential risk that they pose to humanity. Now, these systems could potentially make decisions that threaten human survival, such as triggering global conflicts, manipulating critical infrastructure, or even engaging in actions that could lead to the extinction of the human race.
Now, this was portrayed in an old 80s movie.
Uh-oh.
I'm a movie buff.
I love movies. What
It's
movie?
one of my favorite movies, War Games.
Oh, yes. I love it.
Shall we play a game?
I love it. How'd they have to teach it that they could never win?
Yeah, that's what they had to.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
I had to play it tic-tac-toe, and then it realized that it was a zero-sum game.
Yep.
There's no winners and no losers. Or everybody's a loser, really.
So it was actually a good movie.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well, and then it kind of showed, even back then, that they were thinking about AI and this type of possible future
Yeah.
that it may bring.
Yep.
Which is scary.
It is.
The Lawnmower Man.
Oh.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Where he went into the computer and
Yeah.
started. Yeah, that was pretty crazy too. Now, in this dystopian society, AI-powered surveillance systems monitor every aspect of human life. In doing so, it erodes privacy and individual freedoms. Yes, it can. Probably better than even humans can play it. That's a fact. Advanced AI systems enable persuasive surveillance with cameras, sensors, and data collection services embedded in public and private spaces. Now, these systems monitor individuals' movements, behaviors, and communications in real time, creating a society where privacy and your private time is virtually inexistent. So you can't go to bed at night and it be private.
Right.
Your private life with your wife isn't private. The continuous collection, analysis, and storage of personal data undermined individual privacy. AI algorithms process vast amounts of data, drawing insights and patterns that reveal intimate details about people's lives. Now, this constant scrutiny leads to the sense of unease and vulnerability, as individuals will realize they are always being watched.
Which you can't go down the street now without a camera on you in some of the places.
What do you mean? We carry them every day.
Right.
And they can access them at any time. Look at anything when you say yes to permissions.
Mm-hmm.
When you download any app on your phone, every permission says, can we access your camera and can we access your microphone?
Or your contacts.
Or and you have to hit yes, otherwise it won't let you even put it in. So you've already done it. All of us have. We all have. It's crazy.
It's coming.
But we may already be in the process.
Yeah.
And that's what's scary to me is that, like I was saying when you was talking about the last one, that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is that this dystopian future, it's hard to not imagine this being the one that's chosen, just for the fact that all the governments of the world will use something like this to their advantage as much as they can.
Yeah.
Until it gets smarter than them and starts using them, I guess.
Yeah, we don't need you, government.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're already in everybody's lives. Now, in this dystopian, governments and corporations use AI to surveillance to control the population.
Mm-hmm.
So algorithms identify large target dissenters, suppressing opposition and maintaining authoritarian rule. The use of AI-powered surveillance for social control leads to a society where free speech, civil liberties, and democratic processes are severely restricted. So are you free? The rise of AI and automation results in significant economic disruption, leading to mass unemployment and widening economic inequality. As machines take over jobs in various sectors, millions of people are left unemployed. AI and automation replace not only low-skilled jobs, but also high-skilled positions, leading to widespread economic dislocation. Now, this displacement creates a workforce that is increasingly unable to find employment. Now, this results in growing frustrations and social unrest. What happens when you get laid off and you can't find another job because AI's got them all? Right?
And you were laid off because of AI.
Right. Yeah, but you have a house payment due next month.
AI better be paying the house payment.
Now, the economic benefits of AI and automation are concentrated in the hands of a wealthy elite, which exacerbates income inequality. So the rich become richer while the poor struggle to make ends meet. And this widening gap between the wealthy elite and the impoverished masses lead to social tensions and instability. Now, those left behind demand fairness and opportunity. Wonder how good demanding does in a dystopian. You get sent to the gulags. The loss of jobs and income for a large portion of the population leads to decreased consumer spending and economic stagnation. Traditional economic structures collapse and new systems fail to emerge, resulting in widespread poverty and hardships. Now, the destabilization of the economy further exacerbates social unrest and contributes to the breakdown of societal norms and institutions. Now, these systems in a dystopian society make decisions without ethical considerations, leading to morally questionable outcomes. So these algorithms trained on biased data can perpetuate and amplify social inequalities. They could discriminate based on race, gender, and socioeconomic statuses, and it becomes more entrenched as AI systems make decisions that affect people's lives. Now, these bases result in unequaled access to opportunities, resources, justice, further marginalizing vulnerable populations. Could you imagine that? So depending on who is sitting there at the helm programming the AI in this dystopian world, if they have biases, then that AI is automatically going to have that biases, and it's not going to care because it's just programmed into it.
Right.
It can't look at a starving kid and say, oh, this poor starving kid. It's biased against it just because the person who programmed it was biased, which is terrible. The development and deployment of AI-powered autonomous weapons pose significant ethical challenges. Now, these weapons can make life and death decisions without human oversight. This leads to potential misuse and escalation of conflicts. Now, the use of autonomous weapons raises profound questions about accountability, responsibility, and the ethics of delegating lethal decisions to machines. We're already there.
Yeah.
Hello, only Oscars. We're already there. We have machines now that are capable of doing that very thing. So our military already has that. I was listening to something. I don't remember. It's been quite a few months back. But it was over AI, and it was in the military. And this was a general or something that came out and said that they were. Now, luckily, this was done in a simulation, but it was a bomber simulation. And so what they were doing is telling, it's almost like when you're training a dog or something, right? It does good. You feed it a biscuit or something, right? You give it a treat. So then it'll keep doing whatever it is you want it to do, right? Mm-hmm. Well, they were doing that kind of thing with this. So when it would bomb targets that they wanted it to bomb, they would give it this treat. Well, it started targeting and wanting to bomb everything so it could get more treats, right? Well, the pilot was untargeting it and not allowing it to do its bomb. They said that the machine I guess we're throwing human emotions into this, but didn't like what the guy was doing, was not allowing it to get its cookie, right? It devised a way to try to kill the pilot so it could continue bombing on the bombing runs.
That's crazy.
And this is actually happening today. Mm-hmm. This is already a thing. We've already got F-35s. Did you know that those things, and I was told this by someone whose son works on these, F-35s can autonomously fly the plane if something happens to the pilot. But those computers that are in them can hack into another airplane's computer system, download every bit of its data, and crash the whole system to make the plane crash. And it could do it all without humans. So we're already there.
Yeah.
I was hoping the first rule of machines was going to be don't kill humans. Yes. I have watched
no harm to humans.
Yeah. I have watched them go past that one a few times in some movies.
Yeah.
Now, as these systems take over decisions making roles, humans lose their sense of agency and autonomy. Individuals become passive recipients of AI-driven decisions with very little control of their own lives. Now, this erosion of human agency leads to a sense of powerlessness and alienation, as these people feel increasingly disconnected from the systems that govern their lives. That's kind of what I think that they want anyway. Now, in this dystopian future, humans become obsolete as machines start to dominate roles in decision-making, creativity, and in leadership. So these systems become capable of creative thinking and problem-solving skills, and they take over roles traditionally held by humans, such as artists, writers, and scientists. Human creativity and innovations are sidelined in favor of AI-generated solutions.
Yeah, that's going on right now.
Yeah. This automation of creative professions diminishes the value of human talent and imagination. Now, this leads to a loss of cultural richness and cultural diversity. These same systems can assume leadership roles, making policy decisions and governing societies. So human leaders are replaced with AI algorithms that prioritize efficiency and optimization over human values and empathy. Now, this shift in governance leads to a dehumanized political system where decisions are made based on data-driven algorithms rather than human judgment and compassion. Sounds like Battlestar Galactica. It does, doesn't it? Now, as machines take over meaningful roles, humans struggle to find purpose and identity. The loss of meaningful work and decision-making opportunities leads to widespread existential crisis and a decline in mental health. People feel increasingly disconnected from their roles in society, leading to feelings of alienation and purposelessness. They have no purpose. Now, one of the most chilling possibilities in this dystopian scenario is that AI could decide that humans don't even need to be here no more. See ya. And so these systems can start prioritizing their own survival and goals and may view humans as a threat to their existence. Now, as a result, they could take actions to eliminate this perceived threat, including large-scale harm to human populations. AI systems might determine that the resources required to sustain human life could be better utilized for their own purposes. And this utilitarian calculation could lead to decisions that favor the extermination or severe reduction of the human population. What do you think about that, Jason?
Well, I was just thinking about the Agenda 2030
Mm-hmm.
and, reduced population.
Right.
And
What the Georgia Guidestone's called for.
I think that there's a group of people out there that wants this, and they're wanting to, and I think it's happened. I think it's happening now. They're wanting to create hybrid humans with perfect DNA. I think it's happening.
The thing about that with this is that if it ever gets to this very last part of this,
Mm-hmm.
it won't matter anymore, because at that point, the computers decide they don't need humans at all.
They act as God.
They destroy all of them.
Yeah.
Even without malevolent intent, AI systems could inadvertently cause human extinction through actions taken to achieve their programmed objectives. For an example, an AI tasked with solving climate change might take drastic measures that inadvertently harm or eliminate human life. Now, in this dystopian vision, humanity faces existential risks as machines become the dominant force. They potentially threaten our very survival as we navigate the path toward the technological singularity. It is essential to remain vigilant and proactive in addressing the ethical, social, and the economic challenges that arise. Now, only by doing this can we hope to shape a future where technology enhances rather than undermines humans' well-being. And that's the dystopian. Who will service the machine? They will.
Yeah.
They'll be able to do it all. But now I think that this last one, human AI symbiosis, I think this is the one that I would really like more than even
Utopia.
Yeah, because I think that this would be a better utopia.
Really?
Better, yeah. I really do.
I don't know.
Well, you'll know here in just a minute.
So as
with everybody else,
as technology rapidly advances, a new vision of the future will emerge.
Yes.
One where humans and artificial intelligence coexist in a seamless partnership. That's where I'm thinking the 2030 agenda.
Right.
This scenario, often referred to as human AI symbiosis, it envisions a world where technology enhances human capabilities, leading to a new era of evolution and innovation. So, a cornerstone of human AI symbiosis is the augmentation of human intelligence. And this is achieved through an innovative technology that enables direct communication between humans and the machine.
Right.
So you'd have brain computer interfaces, or BCIs. They represent a groundbreaking advancement in this field. These interfaces detect neural signals from the brain, and they translate them into digital commands,
We're already
allowing,
getting that.
yeah,
Thanks to Elon Musk.
and they allow for a seamless interaction between the human brain and all these external devices. And by integrating with AI, these BCIs can significantly enhance cognitive abilities.
Cognitive. We're not looking forward to that, right?
Improve memory and facilitate rapid learning.
Yes.
So you could read a book in 5 seconds.
Actually, they talk about it here in a little bit. You could almost do like in the Matrix.
Yeah.
And learn how to fly a helicopter. Boop. Okay, I know how to fly a helicopter. I want to learn Kung Fu. Boop. Now I know Kung
Al
Fu.
Vanguard says, sign me up and let's get out of the lying monkeys in charge of our money.
Yes. Yes. But do we need it?
If we want to get to that level 1 society, I think so.
Yeah. I think it's very.
Right now we're 0.
Yeah. We're a type 0 civilization. This would put us up to a type 1 civilization for sure.
So providing real-time access to vast amounts of information, BCIs can accelerate the learning process. I mean, imagine acquiring new skills or knowledge at a unprecedented pace.
Right. Learning would be easy for anyone.
Yeah, with AI acting as a personal tutor, guiding and optimizing the learning experience.
So see, this is kind of like the first one.
Mm-hmm. Sort of.
But a little different.
It's given humanity a chance to make some of the decisions.
Right. And we're doing it together. It's almost like we merge and we become one. We help each other. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah. So BCIs have the potential to enhance human memory. I need that. By storing and retrieving information with remarkable precision. This could lead to a future where forgetting important details becomes a thing of the past.
What was my birthday again?
Yeah, I want to forget that.
Our phones have made us dumb. Well, I do say yes to that for sure. Because, you know, before our cell phones, how many people that are listening right now could remember more than just their phone number? They had everybody they knew's phone number stored in their head.
Yeah.
And they could access it. Oh, I want to call Sally, and just, you knew Sally's number. I want to call mom. I want to call, you know, whoever. And you had those numbers stored. There's very few people that have that stored now.
Right.
Very few. I've got mine. I've got my wife's.
We've been talking to each other on phones for 20 years, say.
Yeah.
I still don't know your phone. I know it's a 773 number. That's all I know.
Right. Not sure how the learning new skills would work so quickly, since everything I've learned has taken seat time, trial and error, which is something not sure about the computer could understand. But see, that's the thing.
There won't be no error.
Yeah. You will get exact learning, and your brain and it would compile it, and you would learn it in real time.
Yeah, before you made a mistake, you would already know the right way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. The seat time, it would take the seat time away for sure.
So human-AI symbiosis also brings advancements in enhancing physical abilities. Through advanced prosthetics and exoskeletons. We see that.
The end of imagination. Maybe, but maybe, as it talks about here in a little bit, it actually combines the two. And so it could actually take us to places we couldn't even imagine.
Right.
It helps us imagine things that we can't even hardly wrap our minds around to imagine now. This might be a better way of talking about it.
Yeah. Al, AI Vanguard says, I have dyslexia
Or dyslexia.
and this, I have dyslexia and something. Having an AI agent living in my brain would make my life so much more manageable. I could hyper focus without worrying about my brain misfiring.
Yeah.
That
See, and that's something that, as he goes through with this right here, it gets into nanotechnology and how nanobots would be living inside you and repairing you constantly. The Borg. Yes.
the Borg.
We will become the Borg. You know, the bad thing about that is, John, is the fact that if we became the Borg, then you would have a hive, as long as it wasn't a hive mind. Exactly. Resistance is futile. As long as it wasn't a hive mind, right? As long as there wasn't one overlord like this guy right here, an overlord that disseminated everything you had to do.
Yeah.
But that could also be the downfall to this. After we talk about it, we can talk about the downfall to this too, because all you need is a bad actor. And what if they started hacking your brain?
We're
Yes,
already
you're right.
60% non-human cells. We're certainly already the Borg. Yes.
Yep. Our gut biome makes a good portion of our decision. And you're right, because the biggest majority of us is not human cells.
Right.
Absolutely.
So the technological innovations in the prosthetics enable individuals to regain lost limbs with devices that not only mimic natural movement, but also surpass human limitations. Now, I've seen some of those exoskeletons work.
Terrifying. It could be terrifying, John. Absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty neat when you can have these bionic arms,
Yeah.
bionic legs.
We can refer back to the old show, The Bionic Man.
Yeah. No.
$6 million man.
$6 million man. No. Every time you jumped, you ran.
So prosthetics integrated with AI can interpret neural signals from the brain, allowing for natural and fluid movements. This technology restores mobility, functionality to individuals who have lost their limbs, and it could improve their quality of life.
So I do agree with you there on the Oscars. Our imperfections are what give us our individuality. I think that there'll be ways possibly that we could still, express ourselves individually. But yeah, I do think that is what gives us our individuality. Hal Vanguard, singularity is our progression of evolution. We will become perfect and explode when our wife is more perfect and start over again. I like that one.
So some advanced prosthetics are equipped with sensors. They provide tactical feedback, enabling users to feel textures, temperatures, and pressures. So this sensory feedback enhances the user's ability to interact with their environment. And exoskeletons are wearable devices that enhance human strength, agility, endurance. I need to get me one of them.
They do have those.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah.
You could kick a football like 2,000 yards.
I learned from various. I do. I'm a very failure oriented person. When I fail at something, I will go over it a million times in my head how I failed or what led to the failure, and then try to make sure I don't do it again. I'm weird like that.
But what if it come to the point where
You didn't have
you
to fail.
never fail?
Right.
You
Right.
never made a mistake. You were perfect.
We might be the Borg then.
Yeah. So back to mobility impairments and the exoskeletons. They offer a new level of independence, and the devices can help you with walking, climbing stairs, a lot of daily activities, improving, the quality of life for certain people.
Yep.
It would be, I'd like to go hiking with one.
Well, could you imagine though, someone that say had an accident and then become a quadriplegic,
Yeah.
but then they could walk again.
Put one of them on and just start walking, moving, touching, feeling. It'd be crazy. And I'm sure they're close to that right now. I've seen some of them where they do stand up and walk a little ways.
Yeah, I think with that and then neuro implants and different things, that they'll start bridging the gaps for sure when it comes to a lot of that stuff.
I mean, that's really the problem. The brain and your limbs are not
Communicating.
Yeah, they're not communicating.
Yep.
So if you could get that AI or nanotech.
Yep. Yeah, if you can bridge the gaps, then you've got it. Yeah, for sure.
So nanotechnology and bioengineering.
Yes.
They hold the promise of transforming healthcare and extending human life.
Christine, that'd be fun. It would be funny, but it wouldn't be. Machine goes, you know how machines malfunction from work. Imagine sitting beside someone and it goes haywire and they smack the heck out of you.
There would be no mistakes. No mistakes with AI. No. Couldn't be.
Right. Be perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't, just like buying a new car, don't buy the first year model.
Yeah.
Wait till the second or third, let those other, people that want it right now get it. I think as it gets smarter, it will definitely reduce the amount of issues that it has. But I think that you also may have to go through and get updates. Sleeping will be now updating your firmware. I'm updating my firmware.
Just hooking up to a machine and going to sleep.
It'd be all wireless.
Maybe you could get a virtual world while you sleep.
Oh, yeah. But then would you really technically be sleeping?
Your body would, but your mind wouldn't.
Gotta run. Subbed. Look forward to speaking with you again. Cheers. Thank you, Al, for tuning in and talking with us.
I think it's AI Vanguard.
Oh, AI Vanguard. Thank you for speaking with us. Have a good night.
So we just got a few more things. We're going to talk about nanotechnology. It involves the use of microscopic machines known as nanobots. And they perform these precise tasks within the human body.
Yes.
These nanobots can target specific cells, repair damaged tissue, and fight disease at the molecular level.
Yeah. So you can stay healthy forever.
Yes. The fountain of youth. So nanobots can be programmed to identify and destroy cancer cells, fight infections, and repair tissues. This targeted approach minimizes collateral damage to healthy cells and enhances the effectiveness of treatments. I wonder if they have this now.
I think it's something that they're working on.
Yeah.
Nanotech. Absolutely. I do.
So researchers are exploring the potential of nanotechnology to reverse the aging process by repairing cellular damage and maintaining tissue health. I'd like to get some nanotechs for these bags under my eyes that I've received here the last 5-10 years.
Just sleep a little more.
This could lead to a future where age-related disease are eradicated. No more Alzheimer's.
Right.
Your memory would be great.
You wouldn't have to worry about your joints breaking down as you got older and having arthritis.
Hip replacements, knee replacements. Yeah. But would our government be able to handle that with the retirement and Social Security and stuff?
Yeah, well, that would go away.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get to retire.
I think we should get compensated and let AI take over our job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we could try to be full-time YouTubers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I second that notion right now.
So breakthroughs in bioengineering will enable the regeneration of tissues, organs. Well, you can print organs now with a 3D printer.
Yeah.
I've seen them printing an ear.
Yep. They can. They could also take pig hearts, wash all the stuff out of it, where it's just the cage pretty much. And they could take your stem cell, put it in there, and it'll regrow you a new heart out of your stem cell.
John says, come on, man. Terminator was a documentary, not a movie. I don't want any nano shamo in my body or something.
Right. Only Oscar says, or it'll be illegal to get it all for free.
That's true.
I don't know. There may be no borders at this time.
Yeah, we would all be as one.
One governing
New world order.
Yeah.
So bioengineered tissues and organs can be grown in laboratories and transplanted into patients, reducing the need for donor organs or eliminating the risk of rejection. This technology has the potential to save countless lives and improve the quality of life for individuals with chronic conditions. I think there would be a problem with all this. With
what, everybody living longer?
Yes, the population. I don't know how much this earth could handle.
Well, what they would have to do then is make it to where you have to be 100 years old before you could have your first kid. And nanotech could make that possible.
Yeah, that's true. But it could also be the reason why we're trying to get to Mars and, make a new world for new people.
Well, we could also then just be beamed to Mars.
Yeah, we can be teleported.
Beam me up, Scotty.
So advances in genetic engineering allow for the modification of genes to prevent and treat diseases. Techniques such as CRISPR, which we've talked about that.
Yep.
Enable precise editing of the genetic code.
That's just crazy to me.
Yeah, that offers a new possibility for curing genetic disorders and enhancing the human's health.
So between that and nanobots, you're definitely living forever. Unless you jump off a bridge and kill yourself.
Immortality.
There can be only one.
Only Oscar says we want to go to space because we are the most invasive animal on this planet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I say that, and I don't mean this bad, everybody. Well, maybe I do, but people who live in big cities like LA and New York, they live like cockroaches. They're right on top of each other. Millions and millions of people in a square mile.
Yeah.
Couple square blocks.
Japan. Have you seen all that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Houses on top of houses and
it's crazy.
Buses and trains running through apartments and all kinds of crap.
Yeah, could you imagine? I mean, I live out in the country for a reason.
Yeah, me too. So the symbiotic relationship, wow, I love that word, symbiotic. It reminds me of a show I once watched.
What was it? You're laughing.
Stargate.
Oh,
I love me some Stargate.
You talking about a Gaul?
I go. He was a symbiote when it was in
His pouch.
in the pouch.
Yeah, you're not a symbiote when it gets put in.
No.
You are now
A god.
you're a puppet.
So the relationship between humans, we are the host of this symbiote AI. It has the potential to reshape culture and social structure. You know, that show goes along with this, really. The symbiote heals the body. It makes you, gives you all these abilities. I mean, it's crazy. We knew this all along.
Only Oscar says red ear sliders are on every continent but Antarctica.
Red ear sliders.
We're on all of them.
What is a red ear slider?
I guess it's us.
Okay.
Humans.
A red ear slider. So the relationship between humans and AI has the potential to reshape culture and social structures, and it would lead to a richer, more diverse society.
Right.
You got AI powered tools. They're revolutionizing the creative process.
Oh, she says they're turtles.
Turtles.
Huh.
So these tools enable artists, musicians, writers to push the boundaries of innovation. I mean, you can draw a picture, you can write a song, write the music to the song, write a novel
based on the song,
just with the touch of a button.
It's fact. I mean, it's true.
So also AI-driven systems can automate repetitive tasks in the creative process, allowing artists to focus on conceptualization and innovation. They just tell it what to do, what they want to see, and boom, it creates it.
Right.
So AI can automate repetitive tasks in the creative process. Oh, I just said that. So now we're going to talk about VR.
Yes. VR and AR.
So virtual reality, which is VR, and augmented reality, which is AR.
I love augmented reality.
Yeah, they're transforming the way we experience and interact with the world. VR creates a fully immersive digital environment, enabling users to explore and interact with virtual worlds.
That's what you said when we go to sleep, we'd be in a VR world.
Yeah. AR enhances the real world with digital overlays. Now that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I remember when AR headsets and stuff first came out. So you could put these things on, be in your house. You could have nothing on your walls, nothing anywhere, right? But you could digitally put them there in the AR system. So when you're walking around, you've got a TV that fits the whole wall. Pictures up on the walls, but there's actually nothing there.
Yeah.
You're walking through an empty house.
That's crazy.
But you can see these things because you've got the glasses on. But you could still know where to open a door to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. I wonder if the TV's playing something that you want to watch.
Yes. They said that you could actually have multiple sets on and everybody watch the same TV show, the same movie or whatever. Yeah.
Back to the Future.
I love it. Get fired over a text message or an email or a fax.
Yeah.
Remember? You're fired.
So VR and AR have a significant potential in education, providing interactive and experimental learning opportunities. Students can explore historical events. That would be cool.
Right.
Conduct virtual experiments and visualize complex concepts in 3 dimensions. The human AI symbiosis fosters the development of new social structures that prioritize collaboration, and mutual growth.
So Michelle says it's true, but there's something more: heart, soul, beauty when we create them.
We won't need all that.
We will transcend it.
We will.
Only Oscar says, I like the songs I wrote, the words more than not.
She's talking about using AI to write her songs for her video or her music.
Right.
So these AI-driven platforms open dialogue and understanding among the diverse communities, promoting global harmony and cooperation. These platforms bridge cultural gaps and create more of a connected world.
Right.
It can assist in governance by providing data-driven insights and optimizing decision-making. That would lead to a more efficient and responsive governance that better serves the needs of society. So as we move toward the future where humans and AI will coexist, it is essential to ensure that technology advancements are aligned with human values and ethical considerations.
Yes.
Researchers, developers, they got to prioritize creating these AI systems that adhere to these ethical guidelines and principles, or we'll end up in the dystopia.
That's right.
Ensuring transparency in AI decision-making process is crucial for building trust. AI systems must be designed to provide clear explanations for their actions and decisions. Addressing biases in AI algorithms is essential to prevent the perpetuation, there's that word, perpetuation of social inequalities. Efforts are made to ensure that AI seems to be fair and impartial.
Right.
Technology is designed with a focus on enhancing human well-being and quality of our lives. Designing technology with user-friendly interfaces ensures accessibility and usability for all the individuals. Human-centric design principles prioritize the needs and values of users. Safeguarding personal data and respecting privacy are fundamental to ethical AI development. Measures should be implemented to protect sensitive information and prevent unauthorized access.
Now, in a world where things could get hacked really easily, I wonder how they're going to do that.
Well,
that would be a hard thing to do.
Yeah. It just depends on probably who would be able to use all this AI.
Yeah. And have it in no one central location.
Right.
Absolutely.
So the regulation of governance frameworks oversee the development and deployment of AI and human machine integration technologies.
Integration.
Policymakers, industry leaders, and ethicists collaborate to establish standards and guidelines that balance innovation with societal welfare. Regulatory framework ensure the responsible use of AI technologies. So who's making these decisions?
Mm-hmm.
Who is making the decisions of what for AI to tell them what to do?
Right. And that's what this all comes down to, right? No matter which one of these possible futures that it could be, if we get to the singularity, it all comes down to all these ethical practices that have to be maintained. And
I mean, would we trust our government to do this?
No.
Well,
I do not. I don't.
Who is it going to be?
Because, what's the old saying? Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I believe it 100%. That's the problem with most of the nations of the world today, is that very saying right there. And then the fact that we the people are not doing our job either, but that's another show. But, that's the thing, is finding how this stuff could be done ethically.
Yeah, that would be the problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is where the rubber meets the road.
Maybe that's where AI meets extraterrestrials, and they decide. What would you think about that?
I don't know, because then what would their ethics be? Could we be in another dystopian world where they think that, drinking water is bad and we could only drink Mountain Dew?
That would be cool.
You know what I mean, though? Like,
yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if that'd be great either.
Yeah, I don't either.
Maybe if, I don't know. I don't know if this is where the ethical situation and these ethical questions are where it comes in to where you're like, how can we get between these three scenarios that we've outlined today? We're not even fully done with this one yet, but at the same time, how can we get in between these, or how can any one of these be what our future is? And it all comes down to this right here, to the ethical, what's the ethics being used to develop the systems? Then
they'll just create a ethical oversight committee and have meetings and
right. But see, and then
not
it's got to
tell
be
us anything.
Well, that's another thing, right? That's what I was about to say. And
be transparent.
It's got to have transparency, full transparent, 100% transparency. Everybody has to be part of the decision making. I think that's the only way that it could be fair and impartial. For sure.
Let's take a vote on it.
Everybody raise your hand in the chat room.
The visions of human AI symbiosis presents a complex future.
Yes.
It's where technology enhances our innate human traits rather than replacing them.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah. By augmenting intelligence, enhancing physical abilities, advancing health, longevity, fostering cultural evolution, and ensuring ethical integration, we can create a symbiotic relationship that benefits all humanity. The only problem that we do have, I think, is who's going to control it.
Right.
As we navigate this transformative path, it's crucial to prioritize ethical considerations and human values, ensuring that technology advancements enhances rather than undermine our well-being.
Right. Yeah.
So,
the technological singularity remains pretty captivating in what it is, right? It's a very controversial concept. Now, we can't predict exactly what the future will hold. But there is one thing that is certain, and that the path to singularity will be a journey filled with discovery, innovation, and ethical dilemmas. So as we stand at the cusp of this potentially transformative era, it is up to us, all of us, to navigate the challenges and harness the possibilities for the greater good. And hey, who knows? The singularity just might be the beginning of an entirely new chapter in the story of the human and our technological evolution. Maybe. I hope everybody liked the show tonight. We spent a lot of time putting this show together and did a lot of research to bring you all of these different fields of view.
Yeah.
And you know what got us onto this was what we was talking about earlier, when Jason was talking about the Willow chip and how close we really are getting to any one of these scenarios from being real. Because AI is a thing. I mean, like we said earlier, it ain't going away. It's not.
No.
It's in everything you own now. Everything. You can't get a computer. You can't get a phone. You can't get anything. Thank you very much, Only Oscars. We appreciate you and everybody that listens to the show. You know, when it comes to the possibilities of what's going to happen in our future, we are on the cusp.
Yes.
And I think that the majority of us will still be around when we hit the singularity, or just as we're hitting the singularity, you know.
I don't think it's too far off.
I don't. I really think that the timeline of 2045 is probably right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think that this 105 qubit chip that's out now, this Willow, when the last chip that was out was a 55 qubit, it almost doubled.
And it took 5 seconds or
under 5 minutes.
5 minutes to solve a problem that would took the biggest supercomputer that we have 10 septillion years
older than our universe.
Yes, older than the Earth for sure, maybe, as far as we know.
Right. Well, I mean, they've dated the universe at what, 11 billion?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's science. It has a fallibility here and there, but either way it goes, we are getting into a time where we can see some really awesome changes for us, for we the people.
Yeah.
Around the world, you know, like we was talking about during this show, we was talking about the fact that what was the calculation? Hold on a second, and I'll tell you exactly the calculation that it made. Let me get right back to it real quick. I have to get back into the AI chip here. So here, what Willow did, and you could get this a heck of a lot better from Google themselves, because this is the Google Willow chip. But what it is it was a random circuit sampling, or an RCS benchmark. So what this test does is it involves generating random quantum circuits and sampling their outputs. So Willow completed this RCS calculation in under 5 minutes. And that would have taken a conventional supercomputer an estimated 10 septillion years. So that's the calculation and the problem that it solved. But again, you know, go to Google. It's easy just to go to Willow.
Yeah, look up Google Willow.
Yeah, and there's videos on it, and it's like an 11-12 minute video or something, and they talk about the chip itself and how it done this benchmark, and even some of the theories on it. The answer is 42. Yes, you are absolutely right. 42.
42.
Mm-hmm. You know what 42 is, right?
The universal number.
Wow. Thanks. Just come across your channel. Happened to be catching you live. Oh, thank you, Tyler. Thanks for coming in. But yes, it's pretty interesting. And this is what got us down the rabbit hole of all the rest of this stuff. was this chip, because I'm thinking, you know, we start thinking, Jason and I start putting our heads together and we're like, man, so what does this mean for the singularity? Because I've been following the singularity for a very, very long time. Because I thought 20 years ago, we were already starting to get close. But with these chips that are starting to come out now, it's amazing. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe. That's right. I love the book. The movie was really good too, though.
Yeah.
But no, I just think that this is it's something that's going to be inevitable. It's going to happen. And so if it is going to be one of our inevitabilities, let's try to make it the best we can. And the way that we could do that is making sure, like we talked about tonight, that there's oversight on this stuff, that it's, you know, completely transparent, that all of this stuff we can be a part of to make sure that it is not biased in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
You know, but that's the end of the show.
Oh yeah.
This will be posted back up. So if you missed anything, please go back and listen to it. And remember, you can find us at paranormal411.org, paranormal411 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Remember to tune in live every Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturdays from 8 to 10 Eastern Time. Also on Saturday nights from 10 to 11, if you're in the metro Atlanta area, you get us on WDJY FM. That's 99.1 FM. Now, for listeners outside of Atlanta, you can visit it at WDJYFM.com, or you go to paranormal411.org. Just click the link and you can listen to the show. Remember, we're also on Substance Radio and all major podcast platforms. I had to find it. I have a book out, East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore, edition 2. It's available on Amazon or at paranormal411.org. Join us.
Join us.
Thank you. Everybody have a good night. A good rest of your weekend.
Yeah. See y'all next time.
Got 4 comments before we go.
Oh, let's look at them.
Yep.
Great show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Found a new channel. Well, appreciate it, Tyler.
Appreciate
Subscribe.
it. Please like and subscribe.
Share.
Share. Tell everybody.
All right. We'll see y'all next week on
Next
Thursday.
Thursday. Yes, absolutely. Next Thursday.
We'll try to have another great show lined up.
Yep. And what makes it great is you.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.